I think for me, what I've learned being a thin girl, and the fact that I know even at 40 I'll still be thin, as in nothing will change because it's not in my genes, it's that don't let anyone dictate your weight or how you should look like. And because we are all, like all of us, even most of us are on the digital space, you see so much, like you see so much. You see people, for me in my page, I keep saying I never see skinny girls. And I think maybe I've told you, as in my Instagram is full of thick girls. And I think in 2017 I was just like, now I need to be thick. As in now, I just need to be thick because now look at my Instagram. Yeah. Then I literally can't grow fat. As in, hata nikikula wewe, bado tu, it will still, yeah, so wow. You shouldn't feel like you need to be any other thing aside from what you are, aside from like your skin, no matter what the hashtag is. Because right now thick girls are selling. We can't lie. Look at all magazines. What's in our conde walifanya hivi. So thick girls are selling. So if you're a thin girl, maybe you're feeling like
the fact that you're saying we are selling, it's because there's this perception, is it a word, that the society is like you need to look a certain way. Because even if sometimes, let me say, if you look at the much smaller girls, there's a way they'll also try to like, I still need like, I'm still small, but I need like a bump. The slim, what they call it, a slim thing. So there's that thing where the society is like, I need to look like a certain way, even though I'm not too big or I'm not too small, but I need that, like the Kardashians
at the same time. Which
exactly, of which surely it brings. That's now where it brings the issue of like the pressure of, guy, I'm too small, or maybe, oh my God, I'm too big, because it's what's the one I'm looking for? It's very okay. It brings a lot of judgment also for you, for yourself. Because for me, when I was younger in my high school, there was so many things that I went to. To be honest, you would never see me outside. You would, and the thing where people are like, nikitoka shulen and a town and a can't be me. My mom would have to take me from the gate to the house. Period. I did not wear jeans my high school life.
Yeah.
Because there was this thing where I would go and go for shopping, but anytime I'm trying on jeans, it doesn't pass my thigh. When it's too big, it's the whole waist is knee. And to be honest, I would cry. And my family, from my family, I'm literally, for me, I'm like the biggest. In our family, I'm the biggest. So like my cousin would be like, hey, wewe umekuwa mkubwa, wewe huwezi cheza kika yote. Hey, wewe unaweza vaa hiyo nguo. Exactly. And the thing with me, how I managed it was useless.
No.
I'm an emotional eater. So I was not helping myself. So you would call me fat, it would go to my head, and because I'm sad, I eat more. So the more I eat, the more I grew, the more I was just like, I was just like, what is this? So like, again, when I joined Now Fitness, the first time I went to the gym, I was like, mimi nataka kukonda. Morning, like 1 hour treadmill. Like I don't know weights, I didn't, nothing, I don't know what those are. Treadmill after treadmill, I'll have like maybe 2 meals or 1 meal per day. So one day my trainer was like, you have a good physique and I understand you're trying to get somewhere, like you have a particular goal, but you could lose weight and still like maintain as you build strength. So I was like, what? What? I could still lose and I'm like, no, yeah. So I started with a 1 kg dumbbell. I was just like, yo, me, I can't do this. This is heavy. 2 kgs, 1 month, 3 months. I'm just like, oh, it makes sense now. I look good. I feel good. Like I'm not big, I'm not small, but everything is like, it's making sense. And with the fitness, I also now came to realize my relationship with food. Because like, okay, I can still eat pizza, I could still eat fries, I could still have my vegetables, I could still have my fruits. I just had to now understand the balance of what to eat, when to eat, how much to eat, because portion control is what actually like matters majorly. So when I started my fitness journey, that's when I understood it does not mean because I'm thick, or it does not mean because she's small, it means that there's something wrong with you. Like, hey, wewe unafaa kuwa mkubwa because you're too small. It's just like, I just came to realize, actually, I didn't mean you. I'm just saying, for example. So I just came to realize that all this, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, it comes back to your mental state. Everything comes back to your mental state. If I'm not comfortable with how I think about myself, how I feel about myself, even if I was given the most expensive dress, the most makeup, whatever, and I still feel like, ugh, nothing works. So it's all your mind.
But for me, my parting shot would be like, I like being skinny. Because all of my thick friends keep saying, Aki, you eat so much fries, you eat so much everything, and it does not show. So like for me, I just love it. Like someone told me, ati nikipumua tu kanda fries vile unakula hivyo mi kuisha. So me, I'm just like, I can only pumua and also eat. Like that's like my advantage. I can eat all the garbage. Then nothing happens.
You said about like high school, the jeans thing, like not wearing jeans and stuff. I think it's something like happens to like so many girls, because for me, of course, it also happened because I was big then. And you prefer wearing baggy stuff, you prefer wearing big skirts. In fact, do you know my style in high school was gypsy skirts? Like that was my style. So I used to like wear the gypsy skirts and stuff like that. Because of course jeans, no. And I think having mentioned that, I was just thinking what advice we'd give to high schoolers. Because I think when we finish school, when you're in campus, you're more aware of yourself. So you're more aware of...
you're getting to know what exactly...
you're more aware of yourself. So it's easy for you, if you're a big girl, to be like, okay, body positivity, and then you can gym and have a schedule at your own leisure. But when you're in school, there's like a whole...
Everything is made for
things
you,
have been planned for you. So advice for those people, I think, is what I'd be keen on knowing, because I'm like, I mean, because high school no, it's tough. Crazy, you know. So I don't know, because it's like you feel like just saying, you'll get over it one day, but
in that
moment, it doesn't feel like that. It doesn't feel like that at all. And right now they're at home and all that. It's just
ukipumua tu hivi unasema unakula kula. You know, African parents are brutal, but it's not like they want to be brutal. Anakuambia tu.
I feel like our parents, they were not taught how to communicate.
Emotional intelligence.
They don't have emotional intelligence. Like for me, even sometimes when my mom knows she's done something wrong and she wants to say sorry, she won't say it like, she'll bring something like, leo tupike. You know, like something that is close to your heart, like leo tupike. So like even sometimes when I used to complain, Mom, I'm big, Mom, I don't like. She's like, hapana, ni vile tu hapa hakuna nguo, ni vile tu nini. You know, instead of just telling, you know, it's like kwani nguo zangu sasa zinafaa kwa wapi, or is it just enyewe I'm just too big, just like niambie like says if nani kwa mtumba. But anyway, we moved.
But I'm so glad. Like I also feel glad, as in I'm happy with the nini. Don't call it. I don't like classing it to a generation, but like
landscape right now.
Like it's just like we've grown so much, and now that we are here, we're creating platforms where we are telling people, we are teaching those who, us guys, didn't have someone to tell us some of these things. So we are making sure we at least create a platform, space where you can have this conversation with those people, so that you're there for them, you know.
Yeah, I remember when I started popping on my IG, so many skinny girls were like, oh my God, you look so... Me, I didn't expect it, because I think that's when it for me, it was like, yo, people who have like these things are also suffering.
Yeah.
But you see, they were never pretty.
Yeah, they're only pretty to the white people.
That's why Pretty Hearts makes sense. That song makes sense, Uko. But Huku, then that chick was just like...
Beyonce.
That chick was just like, Aki, I'm so glad you're skinny and you're doing all this. For me, I've been struggling. Then when she told me her weight, I'm just like, 46 kg and you're 25. You're so below the BMI, as in cooler, you know, like... So she's like, I'm just trying. Like for her, she wants to be thick, but again, she is afraid when she'll be too thick.
So that there's also that contrast of I really want to grow skinny, but then again you're like, if I grow skinny, what's going to happen? How am I going to be comfortable?
Me, I'm thinking,
stop thinking about the market value, because the market value is really what is disturbing us. Because hashtag thicks, you don't think about the market value, because it's not. It's such a corporate thing. I keep saying all these magazines, they sit around Nini, then they create these things. Then for you as a consumer, you see someone is benefiting from you thinking of that market value. So you just love the skin you're in, because you can't buy it. Okay, you can.
You can't also
But
come with a whole
with the whole other
price.
issue, yeah. Just enjoy your collarbons, enjoy your thicky thighs, you know.
And
just
especially those that
enjoy.
you can't even change.
Yeah.
Come on, those of us who are smaller here and big down here. Ooh. But that's a whole other conversation. Like the things, like it took so long for me. Say I don't remember any. I'm just like, aye. Me, you can't tell me shit about these tits. I'm just like size 32B and that's it.
Where are
you
they?
know.
She left them.
Like it's like that. Like it took so. Any by the time nilikuwa nafika place, I'm just like, wait, I can just have small boobs and a big ass, and it's not a problem. Like I will live with it like that.
Like that.
Or like my cousin can have bigger boobs and she's still loving it for what it is. I was like, you know what? Like it's okay.
It's okay. It's
You
really
know?
okay. That market value ndio inatusumbua sana. And ukinotice ni kenye watu wanasema. Because wewe ukikaa tu hapo na your big ass, it's just okay. As in seats inafanya kazi
There's
yake.
someone for
The
everyone.
primary job that ass is doing its primary job. Ilitengenezwa ifanye kazi inafanya. But because when it's like voices.
Yeah.
So you now start feeling I need to sijui nini. That market value you should just do away with it. I think I'm talking a lot, but when I started watching the bold type and I saw how they sit around a table and they sell whatever they want to sell, then us young girls go like, oh, ndio kenye iko, I was like, hamtanichezea hivyo sasa. So just do away with the market, and then love your skin.
For sure.
Affirmations, such stuff, love it, enjoy, just
So as we wrap up, those are your take-home points here.
Yeah.
Like loving your skin.
For me, I'd say take your time to understand your body.
Tell them.
Take your time to understand your body. Because for me, we are very different. Let me talk as a trainer. I have dealt with people who are small who want to gain weight, and I have also dealt with people who are big who are trying to lose weight. So people have to understand there are things, like there are different type of external things and also internal things that play a part with our body. There's the genes, there's the hormones, there's the food you eat, there's your physical activity, and there's what's the last one? Medicine. Maybe you're under contraceptives, maybe like let's say a diabetic person. You can't just be like, there are some things that like really you need. So take time to understand your body, yourself, and also surround yourself with the right people. People who will always going to like encourage you. That doesn't mean they're encouraging just eat fries that because you're skinny. Not pointing fingers, but surround yourself with people who love you and understand where you're coming from and also appreciate who you are.
Positive.
Exactly.
I knew someone who was way overweight, but their friends were gaslighting them like, endelea, and it was so unhealthy, so much that ilibidi anafanya ile operation ya kupunguza tumbo. You see, then now that's not healthy. And also in high school, I knew people who were anorexic, and their friends were like, ni sawa tu ni because wakont after hizi vitu, the collarbons. Yeah, so I think it should be positive.
My parting shot would be just to be gentle with yourself and your body where you are. And from a stylist perspective, you can look good in any body size. You just have to get your style, what works for you. Because when you look good, you're confident and you just show up. So that would be, and also everyone with whichever body type is struggling, unless it's plastic, but also plastic, they got there because they were struggling and then got a plastic body. So, so just like in all reality, I think, first of all, just make sure that you're very gentle with yourself, and then just make sure that you're confident. If that's the body you're in, just make it work. Carry it nicely in this earth, dress it nicely, take it to the gym, eat healthy, just take care of yourself and take care of your body, and just love it.
Yeah.
I think shot.
I genuinely, you're gonna give me props. I put the right people together. I put like 2 and 2 together and I was like, this is it. This is the conversation. Thank you so much, girls, for coming on board. I truly, truly appreciate it. I hope there's a girl out there, there's a boy out there who's just watching this and thinking, this is a conversation I needed to hear. You know, because that's just what the whole 9 yards is about. And just a quick shout out to my sponsors for this video, Culture Cafe. Just a reminder, you will have a 10% off discount on cakes and dessert if you use my name as the code. And if you'd like outside catering, it's 10% on literally everything. They also offer door-to-door services. They offer takeaway. Anything you want, just pass by South Sea or give them a call. And that's all. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Oh, Joya, that was so good.
Oh, so nice.
Guys, thanks. Okay, guys, this was such a good conversation.